Peach State Classic weekend. FloRacing Night in America presented by Kubota. Out of turn 4, we are green.
We're green, and man, Davenport almost caught that inside wall. He had to turn at the last minute. No harm, no foul. We go green. He's to the lead down the back straightaway. McCready in second. Trey Mills trying to shock the world here tonight. He sits back in third through 3 and 4. Leader of lap number 1. Is it McCready? Is it Davenport? Survey says Davenport by 8 thousandths of a second. Wow. My goodness, that was close.
Yeah, McCready's went to the bottom now with Trey Mills there in tow. There you see McCready following Davenport down into turns 3 and 4. And I tell you what, Trey Mills never left the bottom earlier in his heat race, and he moved straight to the front and won that thing. We'll see if he stays in that line the whole way, as we've got him 3 wide right at the flag stand. As the top, I would say right now, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th all racing under one blanket.
Well, last time by, it was Davenport's lead was 2.3 over McCready.
Trouble for Tyler Erb.
Oh, Tyler Erb goes around, and that will draw the caution, the Midwest Sheet Metal caution.
We'll go back under green out of turn 4 here at Senoia.
Try to get a long green flag run. We've had a couple of Midwest Sheet Metal cautions have slowed the action so far. As Trey Mills going to try to get that big momentum on the top, and Devin Moran is really starting to make up some spots, especially on the restarts. He's up to 4th, and he might not be done there. Meanwhile, McCready comes after the 49 of Davenport. Davenport hits the turbo button off the cushion. And what a battle for 3rd between Mills and Moran. Racetrack's really nice right now.
Tell you what, Tim McCready was very close to hitting that berm in turns 3 and 4. We saw that turn Michael Page around earlier and knocked the nose off Sam Seawright's car, but that right now seems to be a fast line around the bottom of turns 3 and 4. As there you see Trey Mills trying to run those 2 down. Trey now back to 4th. You see Brandon Shepard go to the top side. Boy, him and Garrett Albertson, that nearly was disaster on the back straightaway. We're going 3 wide again on the front straightaway with Cody Overton at the top.
I mean, these guys are skating all over this thing right now. Davenport, meanwhile, 1.6 second advantage over Tim McCready. And Brandon Shepard, perhaps a flat tire as he slows through turns 3 and 4. 15 down, 35 to go. And I tell you what, Devin Moran gets a good restart. He's going to come after McCready for 2nd.
Yeah, he was leaning on McCready out of turn 4, and right now he'll have that 2nd spot. McCready will get on the throttle down the back straightaway. Give the 2nd spot to the mailman, Devin Moran.
Meanwhile, Gustin's going to put the whip to it. He'll head to top shelf. We saw some good stuff in the B mains. Gustin's going to try to get there. Trey Mills to his inside. Mills to 4th. Gustin back to 5th. Out front, it is Jonathan Davenport working lap 17, and he's got a half a straightaway lead and growing over Devin Moran, who started 8th in the party here tonight. From 1st to 2nd, 1.2 seconds with 23 laps to go.
And I will say this too, we've had some, and Zach Mitchell gets into Tyler Millwood right in front of the leader, and Davenport's involved.
No.
Wow. Man, Zach Mitchell and Tyler Millwood had been beating on each other for the last 2 laps, and that was just a terrible spot for that incident to happen. Wow. Because of him spinning to miss that incident, or wrecking pretty much to miss that incident, he is going to get his spot back with no contact. JD's led him all so far. We'll see if he can hang on to finish it the rest of the way. We're underway out of turn 4.
And again, Moran gets a good start. He'll take 2nd away from McCready. McCready looks back to the inside of Devin, though, behind them. Gustin on the move up to 4th. Back in 5th, Trey Mills. Hudson O'Neill rides in 6th. Meanwhile, Pierce puts the whip to it. Don't count the 32 out of this one yet. Man, what a run from deep in the pack. But he's got a Huddy, and he's got Ricky Thornton Jr. right there. Oh, man, close quarters here in the Peach State. And Pierce with a big run down the back straightaway into your living room to the inside of Hudson O'Neill. Hudson up top. Pierce leaves him a groove off of turn 4. Huddy holds the spot. That's fun. That is fun.
Fight for 6th and 7th there. Garrett Albertson is just outside of that as well. And how about Kyle Bronson up to 9th, started 17th in this feature. He's in the top 10 now.
It's just been a lot of movers and shakers in this one.
Bobby Pierce goes around. Kyle Bronson, Bobby Pierce get together. And, man, Bobby Pierce tried his best to keep the wheels moving. I don't know that they stopped. I tell you, we'll have to go back and look at that, but I don't know that his wheels stopped completely. We'll see. Here's a look at it again. Here comes the killer Kyle Bronson. Bam! There's the contact. Around goes Bobby Pierce. Wheels are still moving, still moving, still moving. In reverse. Wow.
There's going to be a 30 for 30 on this race tonight, guys.
Back underway we go. Side by side still for 2nd. Devin Moran, Tim McCready. They'll do it again. Moran's going to get a nose out front. We'll see if he can hang on to it off turn 2. He does it by about a tire length, half a car length. Now Devin Moran still back up to the top side.
Man, McCready can really keep that car glued to the bottom of the racetrack, but Davenport's so good through the middle. Meanwhile, 5 laps to go, and what has been a battle royal here tonight. 4th is Gustin. Back in 5th, Hudson looks to the inside of the 14 junior of Mills down the back straightaway.
Yeah, here comes Tim McCready again. close enough to actually get almost to the door panel in 3, but then Jonathan Davenport stretches it back out down the straightaway.
Tim McCready getting wound up. Can he get there? This time out of turn 4, the Barons Performance, 1 to go, white flag in the air. Davenport changes his groove. McCready's pedaling fast, 1 lap to go.
Final time into turns 1 and 2. Jonathan Davenport trying to win the championship. Needs all the points he can get. He'll go into turns 3 and 4 for the last time.
Off into 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in there. $20,000 payday. Jonathan Davenport, your winner. Tim McCready in second. Third will go to Devin Moran. Fourth to Ryan Gustin. Trey Mills, career best in 5th.